Billionaires hoarding cash. Social Security may rise by 2.66% in 2025, and insurance rates skyrocket. You have to wonder why billionaires are building up a war chest of cash at a time when markets are at all-time highs. I reported previously about Warren Buffett's massive amount of cash that he is holding. I talked about how he had large stockpiles of cash prior to the 2000 dot-com bubble and the 2008 Great Financial Crisis. Today, I read an article on Yahoo Finance put out by Benzinga and written by Kevin Vanderboss titled, "Bill Gates liquidated $1.7 billion of his portfolio, mirroring Buffett's move to stockpile cash." According to the author, Bill Gates sold off a sizable chunk of his portfolio last quarter, which could be seen as another bearish signal for the stock market and a move that mirrors Warren Buffett's recent decisions. Gates has reduced his position by an estimated $1.7 billion on two of his largest holdings, Berkshire Hathaway and Microsoft. Well, my friends, this is interesting. However, conventional wisdom cautions against trying to time the market. But this is contrary to the famous Warren Buffett saying, which is to be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. Bill Gates is far wealthier than me. However, he's really dropped in recent years on the billionaires list. Back in the mid to late 90s, he had a massive amount of wealth. Imagine if he had more strategically invested that money. He could probably be the world's first trillionaire today. Instead, he has continued to slip on the billionaires list. I, for one, don't want to mimic what he is doing with his money. Please understand, it is my understanding that he doesn't manage his own money anyway. Michael Larson manages his money along with the money for his foundation. I read some of the comments beneath this article and found some of them to be interesting. One commenter said, "Most of the wealthy are going to cash. They know what's coming, and they want profits while they can." Another commenter said, "These billionaires all know the stock market crash is imminent. Why else would you sell your own stocks and go into cash?" I want to react about this comment. No one said they are going to all cash. Rest assured, both Warren Buffett and Bill Gates still own stocks. The next commenter said, "I can see the stock market bubble bursting in 2025. Inflation will continue to rise. People will accumulate more debt. It doesn't paint a rosy outcome." The last comment that I'll share with you came from someone who said, "Typical election year move. Slow down any volatility until you know who gets in the White House." What do you think about all this? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. I read an article today on Yahoo Finance put out by Bankrate and written by Rachel Christian titled, "Social Security benefits estimated to rise by 2.66% in 2025. According to the author, the official Social Security Cost of Living Adjustment, COLA, won't be released until October 10th, but the increase for next year is estimated at 2.66%, according to the Senior Citizens League, a nonpartisan advocacy group for older Americans. A 2.66% increase would raise the average Social Security payment for retired workers from $1,915.26 as of April 2024 to $1,966.20 in 2025, an increase of $50.94. Okay, here are my thoughts. A 2.66% increase could be construed by some people as insulting. In my opinion, a 2.66% increase is not going to do anything meaningful to help Americans who are struggling financially during this period of high inflation. Renters in many areas of the country have been seeing their rent increase far more than their cost of living adjustments from Social Security. Most people have seen their insurance rates increase far faster than these Social Security cost of living adjustments. Prices at many grocery stores haven't been slowing down either. I truly worry about retired people who survive only on Social Security. Some probably thought they'd be okay when they retired, and now they are suffering. A single person who receives the projected average Social Security check of $1,966.20 in 2025 is going to have a hard time surviving on just that in many areas of the country. I'm sure there are people who do it, but my question is, for how long? Inflation may continue to erode everyone's purchasing power. Businesses are relentless about raising their prices, and many have a snobby attitude about it. I'm really surprised we haven't been seeing more people venting online about how expensive everything is in life. And I'm surprised we haven't been seeing more employees at businesses venting online about hostile customers who are upset about pricing. I know there have been a few viral TikTok videos in the news in the past year where people have done this, but I'm sure we will see more at some point in the future. This must be therapeutic for people to do. It reminds me of a scene from the Crocodile Dundee movie. His female co-star said, "There probably aren't many shrinks in Walkabout Creek," which is the area of Australia where he was from. He said, "Nah, back there, you've got a problem. You tell Wally," and he tells everyone in town and brings it out in the open, and no more problem. I'll include a link to that scene in the description below. In a way, this is what some people seem to be doing on social media these days, especially TikTok. What do you think about all this? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Earlier, I talked about how most people have seen their insurance rates increase far faster than their Social Security cost of living adjustments. I read another interesting article today. This one was about insurance. This was on foxbusiness.com, written by Megan Henney, and titled "Car Insurance Rates Surge Again, Keeping Inflation Elevated." According to the author, the cost of auto insurance jumped 1.8% in April, bringing the total annual gain to 22.6%, the fastest yearly rate on record. When compared with the beginning of 2021, before the inflation crisis began, motor vehicle insurance is more than 50% more expensive. Maybe this is why Warren Buffett invested in Chubb Insurance recently. He probably sees that insurance companies can get away with hiking insurance because people need insurance if they have a mortgage or a car loan. All insurance carriers seem to be raising rates, so it's not like people are going to find a carrier that's significantly cheaper. And if they do, they may be more difficult to deal with if they have a claim. When there was a big hailstorm in my mother's neighborhood in the past, all of the homes were impacted. It was really interesting to see which carriers paid and which did not. She had Travelers Insurance, and they paid the claim with no problem at all. Some of the other big-name carriers didn't pay. Many claimed there weren't enough hail hits and the damage wasn't severe enough based on their standards. If I were in the market for a new insurance carrier today, I would ask a lot of friends and family members about their claim experiences with their carriers in the past. I wouldn't rely on what the insurance producer told me about the company. What do you think about all this? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Please keep in mind that everything in this video is for entertainment purposes only, and nothing in this video is financial advice or advice of any kind. If you need advice, seek advice from a qualified professional in good standing who puts your interests first and foremost. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel. Please also consider sharing this video with your friends. I want to extend a special thanks to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. I want to also thank all of my channel members. If you would like to become a channel member, there is a link in the description beneath this video. You can read more about the different membership levels. Please also check out some of the great books that I suggest you consider reading in the description below. I've included Amazon affiliate links to these books. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Stay healthy and wealthy. I'll see everyone in the next video.